Good morning and welcome to Rotorua International Stadium here for our Toi Ohomai Youth Development Cup here in Bay of Plenty. I'm joined alongside Kendra Reynolds today. What an opportunity for us taking the mic today for today's game.
What an opportunity, and how lucky are the listeners to hear our voices, right?
I know, Kendra, we're both rookies today. We're first time in the commentary box, so quite an exciting opportunity for us here today. An exciting first up match here in the under-18 girls competition. Kendra, can you tell us much about our two teams?
Yeah, cool. So the Western Bay team is stacked with a few girls who play senior women's club rugby. So I am expecting them to show that out there and lead the team from the front, and so the girls follow them forward.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know much about these two teams. Obviously, coming from the Thames Valley Rugby Union, we have our own team here that will be taking on these two opponents. But what I'm seeing is some exciting names and a good mix of schools here.
Yeah, so especially we're very lucky to have our Taupo whānau in the Central Bay team. So they play within our secondary school competition. So that Central Bay team should be pretty strong.
Yeah, we're down on field at the moment. Pitch conditions looking not too bad so far. Obviously, a bit of moisture in the air today, overcast, and it's probably not a bad day to be sitting up here in the commentary box.
Yeah, when I got here this morning and I was bucketing down, I was very much hoping for it to pass, and it has, so very, very lucky for that.
Yeah, awesome. So, yeah, Kendra, obviously yourself, before we get to kick-off time and read the team sheets out, obviously an exciting time for you at the moment with your Bay of Plenty commitments at the moment. So, co-captaincy this year, how's that going for you?
Yeah, what another growth opportunity for me, Scott.
Yeah.
It's been interesting. I have always talked a lot, but now I have to make decisions as well. So challenging, but fun all the same.
Yeah, awesome. And obviously this weekend you're playing Counties Manukau. Where are you playing that game?
We're at Navigation Time Stadium in Pukekohe, so nice field up there. So and then great for our spectators to watch from the nice grandstand up there.
Yeah, obviously, and the reason I bring that up is a lot of these girls that we're going to be watching in the next 10 minutes, they're going to hopefully be aspiring to that opportunity. So, yeah, I'm sure there'll be selectors out in the stands today, trying to stamp their mark, and, players putting their hands up for further representative honours. So, exciting times.
Yeah, we'll have chief selectors for the Chiefs Under-18 camp watching over the next couple of days, and we've also got our Bay of Plenty Under-16 teams heading away to the Chiefs Provincial tournament coming up in October. So all of these girls and the boys here have got a real good opportunity if they want to take that path.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, we've got Western Bay girls here. Yeah, as you can see, there's a few Rangiora girls playing club rugby, and got Te Wharekura and Mawao, Tauranga Girls, Aquinas College. And the really choice thing here is we've got some players who have got scholarships outside of this PU, but they've come home to represent the Western Bay Sub-Union. Keep your fires burning hot at home.
Yeah, it's great to see. I love people returning to their roots, and yep, I really appreciate guys or ladies going out and trying to prove themselves in other regions. So great to see them coming back and representing their sub-unit. And I think this is an awesome opportunity for them to represent where they come from, what they represent. So some exciting names on that team sheet. We will be reading them through with their jersey numbers soon, and yeah, awesome for these girls to be recognised.
Yeah, and we've also got, as you can see on the screen there, Tiana Ngawati, a member of the national referee squad. She's refereeing Whareparama Cup this year for the first time.
Awesome.
Unlucky that her flight got cancelled in the weekend, so she missed her first game, but she'll be rearing to go this weekend.
Oh, awesome. I think she is joining me in the commentary team later today as well, so it'll be great to meet Tiana there. And yeah, obviously recognising those coaches who have given up their time. Yeah, looking at the Central Bay under-18 girls here, so again an exciting mix with Rotorua Girls High School, John Paul College, Taupo Nui Atia, Western Heights High School, and Te Kura Kaupapa Māori o Raumata. Some exciting schools there, and great to see them making the most of their school holiday opportunity. They obviously don't have their feet up.
Yeah, and we've got Richard Francis coaching this team. So he coaches at Rotorua Girls High School, but he's just finished at the National Māori Under-18s camp. So with a lot of these players, carrying them through. So they've been with him all week, which is quite neat. Should have some really good connections there.
Awesome. Yeah, it looks like the girls are all wrapping up their warm-ups and making their way to the middle, so we should have some action for you in the next couple of minutes, which is very exciting. So just rattling off the Central Bay under-18 girls. And number 1, we have Kiriana Tokiara from Rotorua Girls High School. And number 2, we have Helena Duble. Number 3, Tawa Ashby. Number 4, Molly Sinclair. Number 5, Sikoa Dobson. Number 6, Hinikura Gardner. Number 7, Ella Wisniewski. 8, Mila Arnold. Number 9, Phoenix Tamanaku. Number 10, Hayley Church. 11, Maya Campbell. 12, Lily Tupe. 13, Genesis Huriwai. 14, Tamaya Kararina Simon. 15, Keisha Church. 16, Nevea Hira. 17, Tanika Huriwai. 18, Ulia Foa. 20, Takuia Tamati. 21, Lucinda Brown. And 22, Matikino Gray. Head coach for this team will be Richard Francis, manager Miriana Tamati, and trainer Preston Whare.
And in the Western Bay Under-18 girls, number 1, Maui Veikoso. Number 27, Michaela Jeffrey Smith. 26, Waiterehu Ormsby. Number 4, Grace Kale. Number 5, Waifakata Tangitu. Number 6, Ayla Bowring. 25, Te Wairere Temoana. Number 8, Taylor Manupim. 9, Kiriana Hayblom. 10, Pirihira Tope. 11, Ngaro Kingi. Number 7, Miracle Munga. 13, Afuhia Uilo. Number 14, Kyla Bidwa. 15, Bethan Atkins. 3, Aisha Hohaya. 17, Megumi Ryuzuka. 18, Carlin Botts. 19, Mia Tuhakaraina. And number 20, Terina Anaru Emery. 16, Sandra Kupita. And 22, Kiana Ray.
Kick off here. Oh, knock off straight away off the kick off there. So some early territory. Some early territory there to Central Bay.
Scrum feed from Kiriana Hayblom, sister of Karoria Hayblom, who's been representing in Japan, played for Volcanics a number of times. Big push from Central Bay.
Oh, bit of confusion there, but good break, finding the space early on there. Good tackle there by number 6.
Ayla Bowring.
Some good line speed early on there from Western Bay, choking out any attack. Looking to build phases, getting to the midfield there, Central Bay. Some good clean-outs early on, moving it across. Looking for some territory there, making a nice little kick, snooping in behind there is number 15.
Oh, Beth, and she's fast.
Good break there early on, getting to the fringe.
Oh, great turnover, I like that.
Another good clean-out. I've been really impressed just in the first couple of minutes there. Our clean-outs are really clean, staying on their feet. Oh, some good contact there by Western Bay getting up. Their line speed's impressive here. Oh, what's going to be called there? Advantage, yep. Referee right in the nice jockey position there to make a good call. Looking to clear that ball from the ruck. Lockford goes in. Great pass from the back there. Taking it down. Or in the jackal position, how are we looking there? Unfortunately, no ball. The clean out again, too good there from Central Bay.
Really good continuity.
Just trying to sound like Grant Nisbet. Offside there, penalty. Going back for the penalty there. I'd assume Central Bay probably going to look for the line out here and try and stamp some form from a line out set piece.
This is Lily here from Tauponui, one of my favourite players in the secondary school competition, I must say.
Yeah, awesome. Kendra, you must know most of these girls, obviously, in your role at Bay of Plenty Rugby Union. And, for me, this is the first time coming and experiencing this sort of rugby, and it's impressive to see. up in the Thames Valley, we have 3 teams in our competition, and we're lucky to get a 15-a-side competition. Sometimes we have to go down and play 10-a-side, so our girls are really going to relish this opportunity playing against some quality players from quality schools. So looking forward to seeing how we progress against both these teams throughout the competition.
Yeah. First line out here, what option are they going to go for? Short, make it easy on the hooker, or long, put some pressure on?
Great follow through on the throw. Ooh, not quite the connection they would have been after, but playing on here, Western Bay. Oh no, slight knock on there at the line out, Kendra. So that'll be a nice scrum position there for Central Bay. Yeah, look, early signs there that both teams wanting to hold the ball, try build some pressure. And obviously build the phases. So Central Bay, they'll be looking for a good platform. They had a good push at that first scrum, didn't they? So they'll be looking hopefully to keep it stable and give their backs a good platform to work off. Yeah,
an interesting thing is the Central Bay, this is for a lot of them their first time contested scrums. So keep it on.
Keep it on. Yeah, obviously scrum safety is a big thing these days, Kendra? And these girls, they need to be well coached before going, ooh, pretty unstable in there at the moment, so obviously referee's going to need to make some adjustments here. But yeah, like you say, Kendra, if these girls haven't pushed before at scrum time, it's really really important that scrum safety is paramount. But just touching on for our viewers, and I was a little bit confused at the start too, but Central Bay are playing in the black and yellow hoops and Western Bay are in the maroon colour for our viewers out there, just so there's no confusion.
Dominant scrum again.
Great dummy line there, straightening up. Can they run? Ooh, high shot there from number 11 of Western Bay. Number 14 managed to make some metres there. Great leg drive in the tackle.
Oh, line speed. Great work, Taylor.
Geez, you'll be appreciating this line speed, wouldn't you, Kendra? It's pretty impressive, and they're staying connected as well. So really good start from the Western Bay defensive lineup. Penalty for offside there. Maybe that line speed's just encroaching a little bit too much. They might just need to take a step back and watch their discipline. That's 4 penalties already from Western Bay, so they'll probably need to readjust and let their leaders make some calls. But Central Bay, you've got to give it to them. They're building some early pressure and some strong leg drive in the carries at the moment.
Great decision. Their scrum's dominant and they've opted for another scrum. Assert their dominance in that.
I agree, and Kendra at this age, I think it's tough for line-out connection. A lot of these girls probably haven't jumped before.
Yeah, no.
I was just teaching the Thames Valley girls how to jump in a line-out, and I'm a hooker, so that's a bit scary. So it's pretty tough for these girls coming together and not a lot of time having to build connections and learn new skills. So a great learning experience for all.
We've got Tawa Ashby here for Central Bay in jersey number 3. She's actually eligible for the under-16 team. Has come up to the under-18s, and look at her now, just dominating that scrum.
Taking that ball forward is Church. Carried. Oh, good clean out again. Number 9, Phoenix Tumanuku, looking to distribute. She's had a strong start, directing her players around the pitch. Really strong start there. See what adjustments that Western Bay have made on defence. Yes, they are taking a step back, and big shot
hit
there
from Miracle Munga. Oh, it's got a penalty, but love the intent.
Love the intent. You've got to appreciate good line speed, and that's the way rugby's going now. To stop attack, you do have to come up quick and shut down that attacking structure. Ooh, no arms in the tackle there. That was a big shot. Holy, I felt that one from up here. They'll have advantage. Referee goes back just over halfway there. Yeah, probably need to use arms in the tackle there if they're not gonna get penalised. Big tackle. They're liking that tap and go. They're going wide here. How far can they get that ball wide? Stretch that defence. Ooh, kick in behind. Well covered there by fullback. Fullback Bethan Hawkins. Adkins, sorry. I'm reading some handwriting here, and my reading isn't spectacular, that's for sure.
Oh, great chop tackle there by number 13, Western Bay. And we've got a turnover. Kiriana Hayblom carries hard. Pirihira Tope. She's actually attending Rotorua Girls High School, number 10, for the Western Bay, but lives in Te Puke. So, with and against her friends in this game.
Yeah, and that's quite tough sometimes. Mentally, you're preparing, you got to smash a few of your mates. Sometimes that can put a few players off, but I'm sure there'll be no love lost out on the field today. Line out again here for Central Bay. They'll be looking to fix up their lift here, make sure that they can get some clean ball for their back line. And no, they've gone for a full line out here by the looks of it. Oh, great dart.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful. I hope the Steamers are practicing their lineouts like that. Nice quick lift and, yeah, awesome. Big carry forward there. Great leg drive yet again. I've been really impressed with staying in the fight and the tackle. Another penalty. Discipline of Western Bay, probably letting them down a little bit. Kicking behind. They've got advantage. What's going to happen here? Oh, well taken there by Western Bay. Yeah, referee, I think he's probably going to have to pull the captain in here because that's 7 penalties by my count. So he's probably going to have to pull the skipper in here and have a word because otherwise I think we might be seeing a few cards issued out. Just unfortunately offside penalties stopping Central Bay from making any progression forward in this game.
The clock, just for our viewers, the clock will continue. It doesn't stop for penalties, just so if you're watching our live stream, keep that in mind.
And just for our viewers as well, these matches are 20-minute halves, so you know, short and sharp, but I think that's great. I think 20-minute halves, it gives everyone a taste of what they need, and obviously it lets the game flow shorter half times, and you'll have different opposition on your screen every 40 minutes, so quite exciting really. Kendra, what do we think? Do you think they're going to go wide here, dominant scrum, go blindside, or do you think they're going to come back open? Obviously, they've had the wood early on at scrum time, so they'll be looking to push that maximum 1.5 metres and then look to get that ball out, eh?
Oh, look, I think from this field position, they probably want to do a midfield or a close crash, carry hard, and then get the ball quick off that first ruck. Oh, but it's turned same channel.
Same channel. Gotta hate that as a front rower, having a stand up after a hard shot. Have to go back and reset. Lucky the pitch, pretty wet. Obviously a bit of rain the last couple of days and nights, so quite wet there for our players today. But the pitch is looking in pretty good condition. Kendra, would you say?
Yeah, so we'll just manage that. So I'm part of the operations crew for today's event. We're going to restrict games on today so that tomorrow we can still use the field and it's nice and dry tomorrow. Hopefully, if this rain stays away. As a highlight, we do have the Fiji under-21s versus Bay of Plenty Tour playing tomorrow at 3:35, I believe. So they'll wrap up our event here. So hopefully the boys and girls hang around, watch some good footy after they've played some good footy.
Yeah, awesome. And the Bay of Plenty Tour, what side is that this year for Bay of Plenty? Is that their sort of under-21s or?
Yeah, around about that. The boys sort of on the fringes. Couple of club battlers in there. So it should be a good game.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
yeah.
Pressure from the flanker there is good.
Yeah, good cover up there by Tumanaku. Another strong carry forward the lock. She's loving it, the lock, and Dobson. She's making some good carries up front at the moment, giving a good platform. Skip pass. Oh, unfortunate there. Back for another penalty.
You're right. You're gonna have to clean that up if they want any ball today.
Yeah, for sure. I think other than counter-attack, Western Bay, they haven't actually had any ball yet in this game, and we're 12 minutes into it, so they will need to tidy that up. Otherwise, they are going to be clinging on this whole match. At the moment, their defence is holding strong, and they are coming up, but they probably want to look at chop tackling a little bit lower because they are slipping those tackles up a little bit.
All credit to Central Bay, though. The really strong leg drive, body height into contact. Nice.
Bit of a switch here, kicking behind, good vision there from first 5'8".
Church actually plays for a local women's team here at Rotuiti.
Geez, it's a big field out there. There's a lot of space for these girls today. There's no complaints about that. Oh, good counter-attack, good two-pass option there. What are they going to dish up? Oh, unfortunately, a bit of a loose carry there and a knock-on, so Central Bay will get another good platform to work from.
Oh, Actually, I have to apologise for that. I believe Hayley Church actually plays for Waikiki.
Geez, you can't go mixing up clubs,
Oh,
Kendra.
yes,
That's
no.
dangerous.
Hopefully there's no comments on the live stream. I don't have my phone turned on.
No, we'll be getting hate messages pretty soon. It's a big thing, club rugby, and it's cool to see a lot of these girls actually representing their clubs as well, because it increases the culture, having younger girls involved with the club, but it also keeps the standard sky high. Blends in with some club battlers and some professionals like yourself, eh, Kendra?
I think I'm more of a club battler.
It's interesting. Actually, the halfbacks are feeding from the wrong side of the scrum there, so maybe that's a little thing that the coaches have worked on to work them around. Oh, another big shot, and she's managed to get the ball there
strip.
too.
Nice. Good.
Very
Great to
good.
get position for her team. Ayla Bowring, Rangiudu.
Strong carry.
Good
Taking
girl.
3 defenders to get her down. Good clean outs
4
too.
Rangiudu girls in that ruck there, Scott. Can you tell I'm from Rangiudu?
Rangieru. Where's Rangieru?
In Te Puke.
Te Puke. Nice. What club colours are they?
Red, blue and white.
Red, blue and white. Offside penalty there, advantage. What can Western Bay dish up? Oh, unfortunately there, a slight knock on, but they'll come back for the penalty and look to attack from this. First time they've held the ball, and they're not looking too bad with ball in hand here, Western Bay.
I think if we can just play a really confrontational game, be assertive when we're carrying, it's certainly going to help. Oh, great collision there from Kiriana Takuida from Rotorua Girls High School.
Earned herself a knock on too. What a
Woo!
hit. Jeez, yeah.
I coached her too earlier on this year there, Scott.
Yeah, small feet into the tackle, and she's launched. I can see that you've coached her how to come up hard there. Yeah, good tackle there. Obviously, again, leg drive. I've been impressed, and a lot of these girls are strong in the contact zone, so impressive start here.
Got a lot of heart here in the Bay of Plenty, Scott. I'm not sure what it's like in Thames Valley, but that's what we're known for over here.
Heart. Well, if you see me, I'm glad I'm not out on the field, because I've seen some of these under 18 and under 16 boys warming up, and there's some big humans out there, and there's some physicality that I'm sure is going to be witnessed by our streamers on here at the moment. Penalty advantage here to Central Bay. Yep, taking the ball offload, looking to take that ball into contact here, I'm sure, and give themselves a bit of a platform to work off. Back for another penalty. So yeah, referee, he has been quite generous, I'd be fair to Western Bay. I think that's 11 penalties now, hasn't gone to the pocket, but I do appreciate that, as well as, you know, trying to keep everyone on the field and keep everyone involved in the game.
Just a lot of that first game blues, right? This is the first game that these girls have had, so you're probably going to get that, so thank you, referee, for allowing the game to continue.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's great. Good touch finder there, right down onto the 22-metre line. Good vision there on the kick. And obviously that'll give them another line-out opportunity. Will we see a drive? Don't.
That far out? Maybe if we were 5 in, maybe?
Kendra, how long have these teams been together before coming here today?
So they were only allowed a maximum of 9-hour allocation. So that was part of the parameters for this program. These girls have a lot of other commitments, so we want them to have the opportunity to play and represent, but not put too much load on them.
Awesome. I like that. Yeah, good defensive line out there from Western Bay.
Bay's got the ball.
Good counter-attacking opportunity, running it from their own 22. This is where a lot of teams can get caught off guard, so good work there from Western Bay, and they're looking to go blindside here. Number 9 taking that ball forward. Nuggety little run there. Can the cleaner get there? Yes, you can. Been impressed with the structure so far, Kendra. They are starting to set in their pod shape and looking to use those tip carriers. It's been an awesome start. Oh, good jackal there over the ball. It looks like number 3, Tawa Ashby. Good turnover there. And Kendra, just following on, are these girls still staying together tonight? Do they come together, or do they go back to their own homes, or...
I believe these two teams will travel home. If the teams are led by their own coaches and management, so every team's operating differently, but I believe these two are back at home. Central Bay obviously stay here, and Western Bay go back to Tauranga area.
Cool.
Great run from Kiriana Takuida.
2 or 3 cleaners there. They're really sealing that ball off quickly. It's good to see. Bit scrappy there, but managed to be picked up there by Gardner. Good little run forward. Set up again. I think the first 18 minutes it's been quite full on, high pace. A few of the girls probably needing that halftime break, get those halftime oranges in the system, because it has been tempo. So there will be some tired girls at halftime.
I think the Central Bay asserting their dominance at set piece as well as general play, the continuity we've seen here, 5+ phases every time before there's a penalty, which is not generally their fault. So great job from the support play for Central Bay.
Counteract there, but managed to be contained by Central Bay. Look, they really need to try and score here. They say, the most important match. Oh, here we go. Great break.
Open space.
She's going to go. Oh, yeah. She's broken through, and that's going to open the scoring here today for under the sticks.
Well-deserved try from Kiriana Takuida. She's been working hard all this half, so great job.
Great try, and that opens the scoring for the Toi Ohomai Youth Development Cup 2021. As you can see here on the replay, ladies and gentlemen, a great breakthrough there, and managed to get through the 2 oncoming defenders. So what position does this young lady normally play, Kendra?
She operates, she's a utility forward, anywhere from loose forward to lock to prop. That's what she's playing today. She is also eligible for under 16s and has been pulled up. A lot of these Central Bay girls have been pulled up from under 16s.
Awesome to see our live viewers. So we'll just give a shout out to a few of our comments. So to Joanne Winward, to Rio Gray, and to Cynthia Tui. Thanks very much for your comments. It's great to see you guys watching our live stream. And to the other 110 viewers, Kendra, we're going to be famous after this. It's awesome that Gecko Productions are putting on this live stream. It's awesome to be up in the commentary box and be a part of this wonderful event. I've been really impressed so far, and credit to you and the team there, Kendra, because I know these events don't just happen.
Hey, look, I'm much more comfortable down on the grass than up here in this commentary box, but everyone's developing today. We're giving it a go.
Exactly, and haven't we been looked after? I'm sipping on a nice coffee. I've got some water next to me. We've got beautiful notes, so we couldn't be in a better position, I don't think, to call this game.
Number 7, Miracle Monga, ready to kick the team off. Doesn't normally kick here, Miracle, so interesting choice for the coaches. Glad to see you just giving it a nudge.
Yeah, exactly, and sometimes those sorts of drop kicks, they're hard to pick up off the ground, especially when that ball's a bit dewy. Central Bay, they'll be looking again. I know it's half time's up on the clock at the moment for us viewers, but what we will see is Central Bay through the kitchen sink here, because we do know that scoring before half time, it can be the difference in a match. So they're looking to go wide here. It's good to see their front rowers
strong carry from Tawa Ashby again.
Wow, great leg drive and fend. Beautiful to see. Going blindside, it's great vision.
Switch plate.
Try scorer going forward. Gee, she's a dominant ball carrier. Glad I'm not sitting in front of her having a tackle, because she has got some great carrying, great body height in the contact zone there. Going to go wide. Taking it backwards. The ball goes. Referee signals. Oh, good break on the outside there, Kendra. What are we going to do? She's taking her on. Oh, great offload. Oh, what a fantastic try, Kendra. Who is our try scorer? I can't see a number.
I think that's number 7, Ella Wisniewski. What set it off, though, was the epic run up the sideline from Keisha Church. Also playing senior club rugby at the moment, too. Western Bay just probably a little congested there. Too many bodies are by the ruck, and then open space. See you later.
And great to see our open side flanker still chasing on in that inside, being a support option, and yeah, rewarded with a well-deserved try. She's been a workhorse with Newski in this first half, and actually close to the post, which gives our goal kicker a comfortable opportunity to slot the extra 2 points here. Great vision though, Kendra. That's what I like to see, is them using those 15-metre line channels and getting that ball out wide, because once you create a one-on-one, you know, there's always the opportunity. There's going to be a missed tackle. So a great vision there by Central Bay, and going into half-time with a 12-0 lead. Yeah, awesome to see our graphics down the bottom of our screen there. Central 12, Western 0. So a good half-time lead there, and considering 3 minutes ago the score was 0-0, we have progressed in this match quite considerably.
And thank you to Toi Ohomai Institute of Technology for partnering with us to deliver this event, and Rotorua Lakes Council for allowing us to be at this awesome venue. And then One Foundation, our major partner for this event. Without them, it wouldn't be possible. So thanks again, whānau. We're just heading off to an ad break, whānau, so stay tuned.
It's a pretty awesome initiative by the Bay to run these sub-unions, the Youth Development Cup, under 16s and under 18s, boys and girls. We're here today representing CBOP, and for CBOP Central Bay of Plenty, it's immense for us to identify our talent that's out there for the boys and the girls. Means a lot for Central Bay of Plenty to promote our girls to higher honours. Hopefully they will go on to Bay of Plenty sides and then pathways into the Women's Chiefs now, and onto Sevens and All Black Ferns.
There's been huge commitment from the players. For the under 16s, we've had 33 players registered, and during trainings I've been really focused and are really proud to represent Central Bay. What expectations as a coach do I have of the team for their performance? First and foremost, as a coach, I just want the boys to be proud to represent Central Bay of Plenty and just give it their best, and just really enjoy the opportunity to play representative rugby here in Rotorua.
So what are my goals and aspirations for this tournament? Obviously I'm just looking to develop my own skills mainly, and just we're hoping to take away the win for the tournament. Obviously we want to show just how much of a force Central Bay is, and that's a goal for the coaches and all the team players. So yeah, that's my goal. Yeah, so how proud am I to represent this region? Obviously I'm very proud. I care a lot about this region, and Bay of Plenty is sort of renowned for being a good region in terms of rugby and that, so I think it's an honour and a privilege to be playing in this team alongside good players and a good coaching staff and facilities, and so yeah.
To win.
Have a turn.
Not fence, to smash them over.
To be playing with my knees.
Yeah.
That's one of our goals.
Kia ora whānau, if you're doing nothing on the 22nd and 23rd of July, come down to the Rotorua International Stadium to see some great youth rugby going on. Central Bay, Western Bay, Eastern Bay, it's all on.
So whānau and supporters, if you're out and about on the 22nd, 23rd of July, just come on down to the Rotorua International Stadium, see us play.
If you are around on the 22nd and the 23rd, come and watch us.
At the Rotorua
National Stadium.
The future is now.
Alrighty, welcome back to the second half of the first round. We've got Central Bay kicking off. Currently sitting at 12-0. Western Bay haven't had a lot of attacking opportunity though.
Backwards, another big tackle there in the contact zone. Looking to counter-ruck, but really happy with the Central Bay defensive alignment there. They're really getting up. They're setting early, getting on that outside shoulder and suffocating any Western Bay attack at the moment. They're getting up. Oh, good chop tackle there by Wisniewski, the try scorer there, and then straight back up on her feet. So it's really good to see the work rate there.
Good clearance, found grass there.
You're a bit fond of counter-attack. What are they going to do? Ooh, maybe a slight knock-on. Nope, play on. No, good to see the referee letting the game flow. Really appreciate that. Great break down the sideline there by Church, Keisha Church. What's she going to do? Takes the ball under contact. Ball's there, number 14.
Tell you what, I don't know if those Church girls are sisters or cousins, but they are dominating today.
They are. They see space, and they've got some great attacking blood in them. That's for sure. Those Churches. Ooh, slight knock on there. Counter-attack opportunity for Western Bay if they can get that ball to width. I think Central might be in a little bit of disarray here. Yep. Great break. Beats that first tackle. Offload opportunity. And we go back for a knock on there. So it'll be an exiting opportunity from scrum time for Western Bay, where they'll probably look to just give their backs a stable platform. They haven't had the dominant scrum over the first 22 minutes, but what they will have is the opportunity to get that ball, a quick hook back, and get that ball out for their backs to work from.
As a front row, Scotty, what do you do here? Is it, you know, you're the less dominant scrum? Do you just dig your feet in, or do you try hit it? Just hold and hope?
Yeah, I think they'll be wanting to just get a good stable hit here, and probably not try dominate too much, but just hit, hold, hopefully get a good clean hook, and let that 8 maybe peel off and make some meters, and then look to attack from there. But as the less dominant scrum, I think they'll just be looking to get that ball out pretty quick. Yeah, they seem to have done that there. It's gone 360, so they'll need to reset that scrum. But it looks like here Central Bay, I don't know if they've got a scrum coach in Richard Francis, but they seem to drive that scrum around from the left. So wheeling it a little bit, maybe a bit of boring, but yeah, obviously it's causing Western Bay some issues. And they're 22 here, Kendra, so they can kick that ball out on the full if they wish, but like you say, they are big. It is a big field. I played on it last year against the Bay of Plenty Toa, and holy, once you're out in the middle, it's a different ball game with all that space.
Central Bay, look at me.
Tight head. Oh, here we go.
Bowering up the side. She's actually quite quick, that one. Challenges me at training, that's for sure.
Does she put a few hits on?
Well, she certainly
Good
runs
ball
me off
hand.
the paddock, that's for sure.
Nice, number 26 there. We don't have a number for her, but yeah, good ball carry there. Good ball handling too. She had to take that pass quite low, so they've earned themselves a penalty and a chance to exit here and get themselves back into the game, Kendra. So where they haven't actually had a line out yet, so they'll be looking to put the ball into touch and see what they can jam up from here. Good kick. Just over halfway line there, and now it's going to put a bit of defensive pressure onto Central Bay. They haven't had to defend for much of this game, so what we've seen so far is promising signs for them.
We've got a bit of height in Grace Carlin, number 4. Her father is actually the chairperson of our Bay of Plenty Rugby Union Board, so big supportive family of rugby.
You better sweet talk Grace then, otherwise you might be without a job tomorrow, Kendra. No, good shout out there. And Grace, yeah, she'll be looking probably to attack the front of the line out here and get some connection with that hooker.
Oh, we're going with 4-man line out.
Oh, I like to see that.
Forward set up in the back line, ready for a strong carry.
Oh, even a fake.
Oh, we forgot to lift.
No back lift there, so that gives Central Bay an opportunity. 3 passes straight off the bat. Good to see them get that ball to width.
The thing I love with the Central Bay is there's no hesitation. As soon as there's a turnover, it's ball to space and let's play.
Exactly. It's like playing Fijian touch. You just get that ball to pass and away you go. Oh, well balanced there. Number 9, Tumana Ko. I've written that name down incorrectly. Hooker charging forward with a strong fend. Same way they'll be looking to go here. Yep. Drag that on up. They've gone back the other way.
Both teams are sort of falling into a piston sort of operation with their forward pack. I'm not sure whether that was a comms at half time or...
Yeah, which is quite easy for defence when you're having a piston, because you can just stand up and tackle again after you've made your pass tackle. Or turn over there, a strong Gecko with Central Bay going off their feet. So another penalty for Western Bay, and maybe the tides are starting to turn a little bit here, Kendra.
Rugby is a game of momentums, and it's just which side it's shifting to. Great Gecko from Te Waitere, Te Moana.
Yeah, awesome to be part of the commentary team here today. As you see on the graphics, we are first-timers, so we are giving it our best shot, and it's awesome to be here with Gecko Productions, offering a well, not offering a service, but, you know, not everyone can be here. There will be mums and dads in their office who weren't able to make it today, so they'll hopefully be streaming in and looking at the upcoming talent in the Bay of Plenty and Thames Valley region, so awesome to see.
Hey, look, when it was bucketing down this morning, I'm sure everyone was stoked that they'd be able to watch some games via live stream.
Exactly. And hey, the stadium's starting to get some more people in there as well, so that's awesome to see. Some reserves coming on now, emptying the bench, which is awesome to see, with about 14 minutes left on the clock. So some fresh legs, I think, will go well.
Yeah, we've got Aisha Hohaya coming on as number 3. And Taylor Manupim is heading into the line-out. She's a real dominant voice and a dominant force, so she'll add some value to this line-out. Megumi Ryuzuka, she's in New Zealand from Japan. She's been here for about 3 years, and her final year of studying at Tauranga Girls College before she goes home. So,
wow, awesome to see. Not just a New Zealand audience, but an international audience. So, yeah, I hope to people wide and far across the world. I hope you're enjoying the live stream here today. What can they dish up here to get that back lift right? Good line out, good clean up there.
Just not straight.
Unfortunately, a not straight throw there. So it will be another attacking opportunity here for Central Bay. And I'm sure they'll be opting for a scrum rather than a line out with the dominant hits that they seem to be getting at the moment.
I think with a set piece like this, the real key is for Te Wairere and Miracle to really connect and put a lot of pressure on Church moving forward. They can't allow her to have time and space.
No, they can't. Otherwise, I think they might be in a bit of trouble. But what I do see is the far right hand of the field. There's a lot of space there. So, you know, if they don't decide to run with the ball, maybe a kick in behind could be quite a good option. Oh, big shunt.
Oh, here we go.
I think they've barred up since half time. I think maybe Coach Tiana Nawati, is obviously had a bit of a talk and maybe just chatted about some tactics to disrupt Central Bay. So obvious signs in the first 8 minutes of the second half here.
Bowring's actually moved to number 8 from loose forward, so I don't know whether that's helping, but she gets her head in there.
Oh, messy penalty there, maybe. Not hitting straight, I think, yeah. Coming up there, so
and
quick
again,
tap.
yeah, Central Bay just playing.
Been really impressed by the cleanness of the contact zone. Slight knock on there again, unfortunately. Just little things stopping any momentum for both teams at the moment. But what I was just touching on before, Kendra, is being really impressed with the clean breakdowns from both teams. Other than the occasional knock on, both teams are getting there quickly. They're getting good, low, hard cleans, and it's been impressive to let the game flow. A couple of changes, Kendra. Got number 17, Tanika Huriwai, coming on. And we also have number 16, is it? Nevaeh Hida. So we've got a couple of changes on at the moment, which is great to see. Everyone getting an opportunity here today, and I'm sure these squads will differ throughout the 2 days, Kendra. Everyone will get starts and different opportunities to put their hand up.
Yeah, so the teams have a rotating 25. Not all of them have 25, but there'll be a lot of rotations as we move forward through the next. They'll have 3 games after this, so.
Yeah, obviously, you know, new front rowers coming on. There's always messages that take a while to drum in, just about stability at scrum time. So to our viewers, if you're wondering why these scrums are being reset quite constantly, it is, again, what we touched on in the first half, scrum safety, making sure everyone is safe in the front row and obviously in the rest of the forward pack. So a few scrum resets, but yeah, it's for the benefit of our players.
And we don't contest in our regular competition too, so this is actually the first time for a lot of these girls that they've ever pushed.
Yeah, and that is quite challenging. Church taking it forward, jags back the other way, takes the ball under contact, looks to set. Another good clean out there by 16. Peter, get the ball wide. Sinclair, she's been carrying quite a bit, but great to see her there. Looking to distribute and tip that ball on to another point of contact. Here we go, Western Bay. What can they differ up here from counter-attack mode? Go blindside. Ball looks to have gone back. Oh, no, it's been called forward and they'll come back for a scrum. So, unfortunately, hands letting them down, Western Bay. maybe trying to run it from their own half isn't the best idea, with the ball being quite dewy and wet, so potentially need to look at another option and look at bringing in a bit of a kicking game, but that's easy for me to say up here in the commentary box when you're down there. Obviously there's a lot more things running through your head, so some tough decisions to be made. Scrum here for Central Bay, 22 metres out. I'm sure they've got a backline move ready to attack here, so Western Bay will need to stay connected on defence. First and foremost though, good stable scrum. Potentially number 8 going to peel off blindside here. Let's see what they got. Nope, out we go. Let's see what they do here.
Roll ball to the winger coming in. Church leading the way all the time.
Church, she's going to back herself here. Give it a go. She's,
oh
wow,
nice.
She's fantastic. I think that was easier than she thought. Church gliding through for a try in the corner, and fantastic finish there, sliding in for her first try of the tournament. As you can see here on the replay, a good, strong, stable scrum. Great dummy line here by number 13, Hoodiwai. Moving that ball, Church. And as she did, she finished in the corner quite comfortably there in the end. Kendra, how would you feel if you got that much space in a game?
Oh, happy days.
Have you scored a try this yet? Oh, no, not in Farah Palmer, but did you score many in the club season?
Probably not, Scott.
Well, guess what? I haven't scored one all season, so there you go. I did score a couple at training last night, though, so I was happy about that, and I did pull out the lawnmower celebration, so it has been tough.
I just like to do all the dark arts so other people can get tries. That's what I do, Scott.
Good, Kendra. I join you on that. Hitting rucks and just being dominant. Nah, awesome. And 17 points to 0 to Central Bay there for the first try scoring action in the second half. Look, they'll be wanting to probably go deep here off the kick-off, try and choke Central Bay down in their half. So let's see what, is it first 5-8?
Pity
header. Number 3, Tawa Ashby, she's been strong all day, and good to see her on the tip option there. Made some space down the blind side.
That was open side on open side there. Lucinda Brown versus Ayla Bowring. Ayla came up on top that time. Lucy's a real nugget. I love it when she's in contact, she just keeps fighting.
Gotta love that. Gotta love the heart. A lot of pride in these team sub-unions. You know, I'm sure they played for these sub-unions back when they were sort of, you know, under 11s, under 13 grade, and I'm not sure what the system here is in BOP, but it's fantastic to see at college they get the opportunity to not just represent their school, not just represent their club, but represent their sub-union. And there's a lot of history in these teams that people probably don't understand out there. So great to see some pride being played for the crest on their jersey.
Yeah, so a couple of weeks ago we had Ty Mitchell, which is a sub-union under 13 comp, and had girls involved for the first time ever. And, you know, Ty Mitchell's been going for 90 plus years, so really good that those girls that played in that tournament can look at these ones and think, oh, I can get there in a couple of years. So.
And was that a girls only tournament, or were the girls blended in with the boys?
So we had a girls tennis-side division running alongside the boys. So
awesome. Yeah. No, that's great to hear, Kendra. And oh, we've got some comments to deal to. Do you want to talk them through, Kendra?
Well, I think that's I don't know if that's my nephew, but he's saying mean bay. So yep, I think that is my nephew. We've got Iwa Kino from Rangatoa supporting Taylor Manu Pim. Taylor Manu Pim was a part of the Mount Sports. Oh, we've got an awesome runaway here from Bethan. Oh, legs are left, stay in. Oh, keeps it alive. Great hands from it. Oh, unfortunately just went out.
That was exciting. Yeah. Seeing the fullback there looking for space. Atkins, oh, that was fantastic run. And what toe she's got. That was fantastic pace. Unfortunately, foot slipping out here on the replay. You can see it all again. Great drawing pass there.
Nice.
Beautiful. And obviously good communication to see that over the shoulder, to look for that tip and Possibly could have passed earlier, but to be honest, I think backing herself for the corner was the right decision there, Kendra.
Oh, that's what I want to see from these kids, just having confidence to go out and back themselves. That's the kind of attacking that I have expected from this Western Bay team. So we've got probably another, 5 to 10 minutes to see what they can do.
Oh, 100%, Kendra. I agree, 100%. Backing themselves, and yeah, we've talked about one-on-one battles, and that was sure one of them. Turnover ball, they'll get another crack.
What do they do with this one? Just settle that ruck. Find space on the edge, girls.
Ooh, unlucky there. Not sure what the penalty there from, but holding on seems to be the call. So
Pity Header obviously not happy with that one.
I know, and it's good to see these girls really understanding the rules of rugby and, feeling happy to question the referee if they are unsure on what the penalty was awarded for. As you can see here, though, Central Bay, they're not interested in kicking, are they? They're just wanting to run that ball out, and I think that's great to see. Them backing themselves is our theme, isn't it? And they'll come back. Not sure what that signal is. I think I've just learnt something today. Not sure what the signal is there, but not back 10 metres, so we will go back for the penalty, and I'm sure they'll be looking to go for touch here. Love it. Love the tap and run. And our ball carrier number 3 sucking in 2 defenders and then tipping. I love that from Ashby. Great to see. Where we going now? Good dummy runner. Looks to kick into some space. Beautiful kick. Raking punt. Got the bounce of the ball, and this is going to be tough to tidy up here for Atkins. Turnover ball there. Oh no. Western Bay managed to secure it, and yeah, I think a penalty for going off their feet there, Kendra, seems to be the call.
Once again, I love the intent though. They're not afraid to put their head in a dark place and just drive.
Exactly. Nah, for sure. It's a tough rule. I mean, Kendra, I don't know how many times I got pinned for it this season, and yourself too, but that new law where you have to fully support your body weight, it is tough for everyone, because your first things first, you just want to smash whoever's in that breakdown, and no matter whether that's legal or not legal. But yeah, good to see these girls getting aggression at the breakdown.
Oh, nice gain line by Taylor Manu Pim.
Counter ruck far out the contact zone, impressive. Another big tackle. It's great to see. All high shot there. Managed to dive on that ball. Good to see the hunger for the pill.
I think if the Western Bay just work on getting the ball from the ruck faster, the support players are there, but maybe the halfback just taking time to see what the opportunities are.
Oh, here we go. Oh, if that ball stayed in, that would have been interesting, wouldn't it, Kendra? A good little kick there into space, and ball's gone out, so a really good opportunity for them to defend at line-out time here and put some pressure on Central Bay on their exit. What are we going to see here? I think
line-out drive to a box kick, or we're going runners out, hit a bit of a strong carry midfield. What do you think?
If I was coaching, I'd be probably crash midfield and then look to exit. But hey, like you say, these girls haven't been together long, so it's a lot to cover on that set play.
Stolen. Okay, great attacking opportunity here.
We're going to see pick and go. We're going to see their natural game where they look for their runners. Here we go. Number 6 needs to tidy that up. Passes it off to the speedster. Number 15, Adkins, goes wide to 16. And Hohaya gets that ball wide to 11, and Kingy, she makes a break, takes the ball into contact. Reset. Off the knee, so play on, goes the ball. Slight knock on there. Here we go, Central Bay. Find that width, get that ball to width, and I think we're in here.
Thought she was shaping for a boxy there.
Wisniewski getting isolated. Oh, great clean out yet again. I've been so impressed around the breakdown. Here we go. Kick.
Oh, great positioning.
Back for a scrum. Must have been a little knock on there. Referee, I think he's let the game flow quite well today. So a good opportunity for our girls to get rid of any cobwebs that they may have had over the school holidays. And I'm sure the lungs will be hurting, because when I was a school kid, I definitely was quite obliged to sit on the couch and watch Sky Sport for 2 weeks, so I'm sure these girls, their lungs will be pumping a little bit, and they'll be looking forward to that final whistle. But here we go. Central Bay will they'll have an opportunity to either attack from their own 22, or they'll just look to put that ball out and take the win. What do you think, Kendra? What do you think they're going to do here?
Oh, mate, I think the girls will keep playing. They'll want to score another try.
Come on.
They've got the dominant, so they'll be looking for another 5-point, I reckon.
Yep, I would love to see that.
Well,
good aggression at the
pressure
back of the
from
scrum.
Open side flank there. Oh, got a bit of a wall.
Oh, Dean Church. Geez, she's a quality player, and she's managed to keep up on her feet, but looks to be held up. Western Bay here, they'll just want to suck it in. Oh, ball's free, so that's there. And knock on. So Western Bay, they'll have a chance to score.
Nice steal from Pirihira.
Kendra, what are we looking
We're setting up for a
at?
pick and go, definitely. Stay low, latch on.
What do you think?
Oh, our back, our centre, just did a pick and go.
What do you think our pick and go callers? Do you reckon it's Pig?
Oh, I'm going to say 100%.
If they can actually change that point of attack to their number 8, I think Central Bay will be in a bit of trouble. The chairman's daughter.
Great defence on the line there from Central Bay.
What are they going to do here? Another pick and go, another
I think
pig.
if they just work to the post, all keep going the same way, you're going to do a better job of drawing. Oh, we've got a penalty.
Tap and go, tap and go. Oh, close, only a metre out from their own line now. Getting closer, edging closer. Just patience is the theme here.
Oh,
Is referee going to
another
go to his
penalty.
pocket? No, not rolling away. So Central Bay need to make sure they don't give away any more penalties, otherwise they might see themselves down to 14 girls. So need to be
Get
careful.
a latch on, drive.
Oi, there they go.
Nice.
Big bustling run, and number 27, Michaela Jeffrey-Smith.
With a lovely latch from Te Wairere Te Moana. Love a latch. Can you tell him a forward?
Yeah, nice, Kendra. I'd love to see you on a 5 metre tap and go out from your line. Hungry.
Toi Ohomai and One Foundation replay. Here we go. Michaela Jeffrey-Smith. Great, strong carry. 4 defenders on her. Over the line.
Good try. And that, I'm sure, will wrap up the game. Girls don't seem to be going back to halfway, so there is time up on the referee's clock, but a drop kick to maybe finish this game. Full-time blind, Kendra Reynolds. Hey, it's been a pleasure. 17 points to 5 to Central Bay over Western Bay in our opening game of the Toi Ohomai Youth Development Cup here at Rotorua Stadium. It's been an absolute pleasure, Kendra. We do have our next game starting straight away, so from some of the viewers from me, thank you very much for listening to us, and we'll see you later in the day. Kendra?
Scotty, looks like we're staying on for this next game. Because, oh no, we've got a net crew.
Good morning, welcome to the second game of the Toi Ohomai Youth Development Competition. My name's Craig Hodge and I'm joined in the commentary box for the second game with Sam Cameron. local Rotorua stalwart and player at Waka Rugby Club. So we've got the Central Bay under-16 boys playing the Western Bay. The game's already kicked off, so we'll take a look at that, see if we can share some of our players with you who are watching at home. Sammy, welcome.
Hey, kia ora, kia ora. Thank you for that introduction. A few kind words there from you, Hodgie. As always, good to be here. And kia ora whānau for listening in. We're just going to hand back over to Hodgie, where he's going to name the Central Bay under-16 boys team.
Yeah, well, we've got the Central Bay there playing in the maroon and black. Looks very similar to the yellow and black of Waikato. Nothing to do with Mike Miller, I'm sure, but Central Bay, number 1, Alovulu Lafa. We'll get through some names while they just take the first scrum of the game. Number 2, Kaya Ringiua. Number 3, Te Ao Marama Bennett. Number 4, Logan Hawthorne. 5 is Te Awe Parkinson. 6, Jack Gallant. 7, Kobe Grimes. Watch out for him today. Number 8, Riley Williams of Rotorua Boys High School. Harry Collar Schultz is number 9. Let's go back to the scrums and we'll finish these teams off later. As we see number 9 from Western Bay.
Braden Stowers with the feed. A collapsed scrum. Number 10 taking it in, coming to the side. Unsure of what was going on there. Just a quick tap with the scrum going down. Big number 8 coming forward and just losing the ball forward in contact.
Okay, we can see what the Western Bay want to do. They're looking to attack and play a fast game. The halves are shortened for this tournament, so the clock does not stop, barring serious injury. So both teams, I'm sure, will want to get out there and attack from the start. Central Bay get the feed to the scrum. We'll just carry on. Number 11, Marco Smith for the Central Bay. Wairua Jackson Williams is second 5, and at centre, Carlos Iraya. Right wing, Te Are Tunui, and number 15, Oliver Weaver from Rotorua Boys High School. The Central Bay schools well represented in this squad, with players from Western Heights High School, Rotorua Boys, Te Kotu, John Paul College. There's a King's College student. If he played his first game in the Central Bay, he was allowed to play down here. Western Heights High School, I think I said them. Scrum feed to Central Bay. Got a big forward pack, the Western Bay side, and Central doing well just to hold them off. Kick through there, nice clearance kick, put the Western Bay fullback under pressure. Beautiful step and into touchdown and just outside the Central Bay 22.
Yeah, great return there from Ethan Chamberlain from Mount Maunganui College. With the field quite wet and slippery, he did well there to hold his feet and return the ball strong.
First line out for the game, Central Bay. Hooker is Kaya Rangiua from Rotorua Boys High.
All the way from Perth. So kia ora to his whānau if you were listening in Perth.
Yeah, looked a little bit down one side, but the ref says play on. He's got the whistle, and a midfield target set up for the Central Bay. And an early advantage as well. Let's see if they choose to attack just to use the advantage. Great footwork on the slippery surface. Advantage is still holding. Looking to go out wide there. Ball security looks pretty good. Number 4, Logan Hawthorne from John Paul College takes it in.
Playing a long advantage there, referee, but with not much metres gained, the referee has taken it back. And just a huge shout out to all of our referees and volunteers putting this tournament together for us all to be here to watch spectacular rugby from our under-16s and under-18 boys and girls over the next couple of days.
Yeah, we've got the little ball boys running around on the sidelines from the Waikato Rugby Football Club. Doing a great job out there this morning. So we've also got, just want to say thanks to Toi Ohomai for their organisation and their sponsorship of today's games. 2 days of good quality football coming your way, so stay tuned. Local Gecko Productions, out there doing it. Little family-owned businesses going from strength to strength. Another good line-out ball to Central Bay. Well, they've called it not straight that time. Okay, slightly down the side of the Central Bay team there.
It looks straight from up here, Hodgie, but we are quite a fair way away from the field, so either you or I need to put your glasses back on so we can see what's going on out there.
It was straight to me. So first chance to attack for the Reds from their own half. Western Bay, won't say Western Reds. The big number 8 in the boot looking to carry. No, just pops it off. Early target set by number 13.
Kasami Kapua.
Kasami Kapua. Good carry and good ball retention there. Kobe Grimes looking to steal the ball from that last ruck. Nowhere to go for
Lockie Williams. Takes it up strong.
Getting used to the names of these players. I'm sure by the end of the tournament we'll know each and every one of them.
Jimmy Pender with a superb touch to get his side into the 22 there. First 5.
We'll be looking to make amends from that last line out throw. There's the Western Bay team there, under 16 boys.
And number 1, just while we're having this line out, so number 1 is Reese Kian from Mount Maunganui College. Number 24, who's playing hooker, is Jarrell Carl from Rotorua Boys. Number 3, Te Kehu Kerr, Te Wharekura o Mauao. And we'll come back to the naming of the team shortly, just as Central Bay take it in strong. Just on the 22 there, they do have the option of kicking it out if they want to. Western Bay coming up strong in defence, leading to a try.
First try, number 12, Joe Pacey. Yeah, the Central Bay just looking to run it out of their own 22. They forced the error by the Western Bay defence. The ball fell kindly into the hands of second 5, Joe Pacey in the end. First points, 5-0, Western Bay over Central Bay, and about 10 minutes gone in the first half. Remember, these are shortened versions of the game, and each game we just roll on, roll off to make sure we stay on schedule for your viewing at home. There he is. I think I might have said number 12, but that was number 13, Kasami Kapua. Conversion to come from Jimmy Pender. Not a bad little crowd down here for what was a wet morning, Sam. Spread over 2 fields. We've got the number 2 field with a bit of action going on up there. So hopefully the families can come down and support their tamariki. As we see Jimmy Pender conversion successful. 7-0 Western Bay of Plenty. They've had all the sort of attack in the early stages, Sam. Haven't spent much time in the Central Bay or in the Western Bay half.
No, just the way that the ball is bouncing in this first 10 or so minutes. You can't really wait for anything to happen. You have to go out there and take every opportunity, with it only being a 20-minute half. So, yeah, Western Bay are taking all those opportunities and playing in the right end of the field.
Yeah, it looks like there's not a kicking game in the Central Bay camp at the moment. They want to hold the ball, make the most of it for the shortened version of this game. Good kick there. Taken in
by Big Reese from Mount Maunganui College.
An advantage going to the Western Bays. Ball's down, not too much advantage gain. The referee will go back for the penalty to Western Bay.
Not supporting his own body weight by the looks of it, trying to get over their ball from Central Bay.
Well, we've all had a bit of trouble doing that.
Not this early in the day though, Hodgie.
Beautiful touch finder, puts them just outside the 22 for another good opportunity attack the Central Bay defence.
Yeah, and just while we're waiting again, so in number 4 is Lockie Williams from Mount Maunganui College. Number 5, Valance Smith from Mutamutai College. Number 6, Hohepa Chandler from Tauranga Boys College. Number 7, Aiden Spratley from Tauranga Boys College. Number 8, and he has been quite devastating so far, with ball in hand, is Fauma Kupata, from Tauranga Boys College. Number 9, Braden Stiles from Tauranga Boys College. number 10, Jimmy Pender from Tauranga Boys College. So pretty good combination going on there from number 6 to number 10, obviously playing together at the same school.
Yeah, another line-out ball, not thrown in straight, so perhaps the ball's a little bit greasy for the hookers. Gives Central Bay another chance to get out of their own half. Harry Collar-Schultz from Rotorua Boys High will feed the scrum. Number 8, Riley Williams, also Rotorua Boys High. Maybe a combination working together there.
Good even contest in the front row there.
Greasy field, looking just to set a target. That was number 22. Manasi Wada has come onto the field into the first 5 position. So I think it's rolling subs here today. Lots of boys and girls getting lots of game time. Central Bay getting the penalty. Not sure what that one was for, Sam.
Yeah, it's a little bit too
No
far
arms
for
in the
me to,
tackle.
a little bit too far for me to see from all the way up here.
Again, Central Bay the opportunity to get out of their own half. Manasi Wada. Beautiful clearance, just putting them up towards the halfway.
Just going to go back to your comment. Awesome to see whānau supporting the young ones out here while they have the opportunity to represent either the Central Bay, Western Bay or Eastern Bay, and then hopefully from there go on to higher honours, going into the Bay of Plenty representative teams. So all the best to everyone out there competing over the next couple of days, and well done to your whānau for supporting you as well.
Yeah, well, certainly if there was one I thought was straight, Sam, that was it. The refs called another throw not straight, so Western Bay another chance to attack.
You might need to put the call out there just to tap and go for those lineouts.
Yeah. Might. Sure the ball will get a bit drier as the day goes on. The sun's...
Either that or your jokes will.
Yeah, well, you know what that takes. The wrap around from 10, inside ball to the right winger. Jeez, beautiful move there and a beautiful footwork. Great position for Western Bay to continue the attack down the short side. Central Bay did well to get back to defend there.
If they can spread this wide, there are numbers galore for Western Bay. Central Bay holding them up close to the line. We must be 3 metres away. The forwards are going to be grinding this one out.
Still got the ball. Touch judges seeing the ball dotted down. Try to Western Bay. Can't quite see right now.
It's number 5, Valance Smith from Mutamutai College. Great body position.
Look at the set move. Credit to the backs coach. 10, see the wrap around here, and then that right winger just popping in and hitting the gap in a beautiful side step. Looking to link up, but he's left his support behind, and a great cover tackle from number 14, Te Are Tunui. However, the Western Bay forwards just chose to pick and go, back themselves.
Number 1, Reese was pretty unlucky there, but number 5, Valance Smith, great body position, powering through, leg drive, all the way to the try line.
Beautiful try. That was just showing you there on the One Foundation replay. Thanks to One Foundation for your support for this weekend's tournament. And let's not forget Toi Ohomai as well. Jimmy Pender, similar position to his last one, but just sends it right. Didn't quite strike it as well, but nevertheless, it's 12-0 Western Bay over Central Bay. Under 16 boys out there today. I think both teams haven't had too much time together, perhaps 4 or 5 trainings between them. So bringing these squads together, it's credit to all the coaches and who are all volunteers. Head coach for Central Bay, Denton Grimes, assisted by Dylan Pedersen and managed by Nikki Grimes.
And the Western Bay coaching staff, head coach Simon Carl, assistant coach Jason Shepherd, and team manager Mike Williams. Well done crew.
Manasi Wada to restart again. Similar kick, and this time not taken cleanly by number 1. And no advantage played there. 2 knock-ons. First real good opportunity to attack for the Central Bay side. Let's see what they'll do. We know they're not interested in kicking just yet, so perhaps some set-piece moves to come. There's a big blindside there, Sam. However,
But the wingers moved across.
He's gone into the midfield, so unless it's an 8-9 down the blind, it looks like they're going to go out to the open.
Still have the winger here defending from the Western Bay. Once the ball's put in and it's secure, he'll probably swing around and defend from that side, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he pushes
In all my times playing out on the backs.
Well, some say playing, some say hanging.
Hope it.
Yeah, if they go open, you'd look for this Western Bay left winger to push his full back across and help that defensive line as Central Bay look to attack. Getting some good camera shots here. We've got the privilege of seeing the game live out in front of us and live on screen as well, so pretty spoiled up here. Thanks local Gecko for the coverage. Simple miss 2. Oh, ball handling there. Just perhaps the pass didn't need to go right there and then. However, not 10, Sam. What was that for? An offside there.
Yeah, offside. Must be so offside from the scrum.
You think they'll go to touch, back their line out? And us is shaping the kick that way.
Well, it's going to be closest to the line, but it's all down to the hooker connecting with the lock or the jumper, making sure that this throw is straight. The past 4 or 5 lineouts haven't been the best for either team under these wet conditions out on the field. The field does look marvellous from up here, but down underground she is pretty wet still. And the groundsman has done a beautiful job.
Okay, Kaya to throw. See how this one goes. Front of the line out. That's a bit better. Looking to drive. Western Bay got their head down in defence there. Ball's controlled at the back. Harry urging his forwards to carry on. And number
2, Kaya
takes it to ground. Interesting to see what the Central Bay do to attack here. Just going to stick with the forwards for now.
Great defence from Western Bay, holding up this attacking formation from Central Bay, number 16. With a strong carry.
Well, this is the best opportunity of the half for the Central Bay team. They'd love to get one back just before half time. Close the score. Ref has seen another infringement in there, not rolling away. Okay, that was number 6. Just made a good tackle there, shut them down, but just couldn't shift his body from the ruck, forcing a penalty to the Central Bay. Again, looking to back their forwards with a line-out drive. 6 metres short of
I believe the kick went backwards.
Yep. Maybe
just making sure it didn't go dead.
Yeah.
I think that was one of Roki Tupuna's teachings. Yeah, little boys.
Could
Great
well
lineup.
be the last play of the half, so looking to drop it.
Again, Western Bay with great defending that maul. Harry's in there trying to rip that ball out of the maul to set his backline alight.
Isolated there. Western Bay were going to have an attack at the ball, but they've chosen to go wide. Really flat attack there from Central Bay. Offload. Number 14. Who's that? Number 14 out there. No, that's not Tiari. That's the left winger, Marco Smith, I believe. Could be wrong there.
Great
offload on the tackle. Reese found another infringement. She might decide she wants to have a chat with the Western Bay team very shortly. That's about 3 or 4 in a row.
There.
Do they want early points on the board before going to the half? I think that's the discussion. I know Kobe Grimes is calling his forwards out. They want to attack. They don't want 3, they want 5.
Time up on the clock. 12-0 to Western Bay. Central Bay are looking to attack just before half time. They want to head back into the changing sheds with at least 5 or 7 points up their belt.
Oh, Whakahua, Pereka, Pitello, good carry there, straight towards the goal post. Number 12 is Wairua Jackson Williams, good carry. If we can just set it up and keep the momentum going. Oh, the wide pass is just not working for the Central Bay right now. The defence of the Western Bay is pretty good out wide. Just looking to carry again. Oh, big shot from the number 8, Fauma Kupita. Oh, he's been penalised for that. What I thought was a good shot. We might get a little replay of that one on the One Foundation replay. Okay, never mind, no replay there, but looked like a good solid hit there. But however, the ref has seen it otherwise. Central Bay, 5th penalty in a row, still looking to attack. It's going to be a tap. Off to Alovulu Lafu, good carry, he's looking to crawl over the line, he can't do that, so releases it to the backs. Manase Wada out to number 16, Whakahua Pereka Pitello. Oh, these names, some of them are tongue twisters. Beautiful clearance there. Just not quite sure who that was going to. And the Western Bay still applying the pressure. Ooh. Loose ball, gone to ground. Western Bay might be happy just to close this half out. We've gone about 2 or 3 minutes into overtime, referees time.
Really impressed with this Western Bay defence. Central Bay were coming in hot with all of their attack, throwing everything at it just to get over their try line, but Western Bay were able to withhold and stop Central Bay from scoring their try.
Yeah, 12-0. It was all Western Bay for about the first 15 minutes, and then Central Bay were camped down trying to force or trying to get the break in the game and get their first points on the board. However, Western Bay, as Sam said, defence too strong.
How have the boys responded to the challenge of representing their sub-union? We were pretty lucky. We've had high level of registrations. We had nearly 47 registrations, so we had to have a trial, and we chose a squad of 25. The boys are all pretty excited and looking forward to playing, and they're all very keen. What expectations does management have in the terms of performance from the team? First, for us really, it's all about the boys getting involved and playing some good footy, coming together as a new group, which is always hard, getting it together, training hard. Ultimately, we'd like to win the tournament, as anyone does. It's the way you play a sport. And some of the boys might be able to go on to higher honours perhaps if they stand out during the tournament. But really, it's all about getting involved, training hard, bonding, and learning some new skills from some really good coaches. So that's our main goal.
There's quite a few challenges at this age. Probably one of the biggest we've found is just being a teenager and fitting in their social life as well as schoolwork, family commitments, work. Some of our whānau struggle to get a ride to training. There is a financial commitment as well. So as a sub-union from the Bay, we try and reduce that cost as much as we can for them to make it accessible for everyone.
What has drawn me to be the team manager? A lot of things really. For me personally, I just like to be involved, and I get a lot back from the girls. Seeing them achieve, seeing them doing something they love. I love the game myself, and if I can support them to go further, then I win as well. Supporting my daughter who's involved, but on a bigger scale, just really I want women's rugby to grow. There's a passion where I'm all about women, getting out there and showing everybody that they can achieve, that they can do it, and trying to fight for equality because the black ferns are really cool.
What are my goals and aspirations for the tournament? Probably just like getting out there, hitting it with the girls, like seeing everyone come back, especially after COVID, and everyone's a bit older now, so the under 18s will be a big step up for a few of us. But just getting out there, hitting it with the girls, hopefully winning, showing that Western Bay is the best. So yeah. If you've got nothing to do, come down and support our girls over in the Rotorua International Stadium on July 22nd, July 23rd. It's going to be some awesome games. Going to see who's going to take the title of best.
Welcome back to the second half of the Central Bay of Plenty versus Western Bay of Plenty under 16s boys match. Anasiwara to start the second half. It was all Western Bay for the first half, particularly that first 15 minutes. But the Central Bay seemed the tide seems to have gone the other way now. And Central Bay having all the ball for the last 5 to 10 minutes of that first half, and then a good attacking opportunity at this point in the second half. Interesting to see the coaching styles out there at half time. Western Bay choosing to split forwards and backs while the coaches have a chat. Central Bay choosing to stay in together as a team. So perhaps we'll see a bit more from the Central Bay, working as a team there and hopefully crossing the line. Change at half for the Central Bay. Pauakai Jackson Williams from Western Heights High School into 9. Quite a number of changes out there by the looks, but we'll get to those as we go through the game.
Yeah, let's see if the attacking from Central Bay plays a dividend with all of the attacking ball in the last 5 or so minutes leading into the first half, into the halftime break, sorry. Can Western Bay withhold all of the attacking? Yes, they can. They have just answered my question as I was asking it.
No, yeah, it's number 5, Valance Smith. He's had a big impact in this game, and he forces a turnover that forces the penalty for the Western Bay to get them out of the red zone.
Just unlucky there for Central Bay getting isolated. His support players not around doing their job, and the ruck blowing up. Now I see one change too for Western Bay. Keaton Hood from Te Wharakura Mauao. His dad will be proud of him being out there. A legend in his own right with the tāmoko.
Halfback first forced to carry after that line out, off the top. No options, takes it in himself. Number 8, Fauma, good solid carry there. Cleared nicely. Another wide move. Oh, and loose hands from number 13. Was the try scorer in the first half. Kasami Kapua just couldn't hold on to it. And again, another scrum, Central Bay of Plenty ball.
They did, however, have Central Bay on the strings there.
Scrum's been pretty even, Sam. You're an expert up in the front engine room, mate. What would you say?
Well, I wouldn't say an expert. I've probably played 6 and 8 more so these days. But yeah, I'll give the old front row a bit of a dabble when I need to.
Sam Cameron, I think, played in the Eastern Bay for a few years. Central Bay hasn't made it over to the Western Bay yet. I say yet. He's only a young man. Anyway, back to the game. Missed pass, missed 2. Straight out to the winger. They've made a bit of ground from that scrum, but it's what they do next. Pod setting up out in the midfield there. You might not see it on your screen. Looking to come wide again. Oh, he was left exposed. Just got the hand on the balls. Western Bay player coming right through the middle of the ruck to take the halfback out. However, Central Bay still got ball retention there.
I'm impressed with both teams at how organised they are with such a short time being together, the last 2 or 3 weeks. Both teams are looking really, really sharp out there.
Yep, as they make a break, the Central Bay looking to link up out wide. Here's pinned for the corner. Knocked on. Try to get the pass back inside to the support plate. However, the ball just moved forward before going into touch there. 5 metre scrum, Western Bay ball. Yeah, you're right, Sam. not much time for these teams to prepare, but both teams showing a bit of, looks like they've been well coached to try and get some sort of a system going. As you see the ball go forward there in the One Foundation replay. Not really shaping to kick as in their setup. 12 looks like he's going to come flat off the scrum just to set a target, and then maybe a clearance after that. Let's see how we go.
If you're at home whānau, I believe you should come down. The sun is shining. Come down and support whoever is out here playing their hearts out to hopefully make higher honours in the Bay. Plenty under 16s and under 18 teams.
Well, there you have it. Target set back for the clearance kick. Was that number 10, Jimmy Pender again?
You called that yesterday, Hodgie.
Yeah, Jimmy Pender finds a good clearance. Just relieves a bit of the pressure that Central Bay have been thrown at them over the last 5.5 minutes or so. Another ball not straight there. Didn't need a free kick. Looked like a
well-planned line-out move though with the fake at the front. Just an early lift, then unfortunately the ball was thrown in crooked, leading to a free kick to Central Bay.
Great ball into contact there. Very good tackle. Trying to drag his mate out of the ruck to avoid giving the penalty away.
Number 24, Jarrell Carl. Great thinking.
Yeah, number 5 found himself at the bottom of the ruck before giving the penalty away, but this time he's dragged out by his mate as Central Bay goes straight up the guts, looking to clear it. They just can't get those Western Bay players out the way. Back inside. Oh, that man again, Valance Smith. He's cleaned out, but you just can't get those legs up above the shoulder height. And erring on the side of caution, referee has given a penalty to the Western Bay.
Valance Smith has been all over the show in this game. He scored the second try of this game, and now in defence he has been strong all over the field. From side to side, he's been a menace in the rucks. His mate's been dragging him out of the ruck, so he's not in the way.
Yellow card given. Yeah, you just can't put the legs above the shoulder height. Penalty goes to Western Bay. Central Bay down to 14 men for the next 10 minutes, which doesn't leave much, given it's only a 20-minute half.
Would they still play a 10-minute in the bin, even though it's 20 minutes a half?
Yeah, I'm not too sure on those rules. I suspect they will stick with that, but we'll see. Note the time, that's 7 minutes gone. Nice ball. Great hands from Jimmy Pender again, picking up the low pass. And the Western Bay side are just beautiful attack out wide. And great defence there too. Struggled a little, but got him down in the end, and now looking to clear that, pick that ball up after the tackle.
The timing from this Western Bay backline has been superb.
Yes.
Everything is gelling. Jimmy with a great pickup from around the bootlaces, setting his backline alight. They started deep in the 22 and ending up in the opposition 22.
As we can see on the replay there, started at the line out, good ball at the front. Every one of these players are running onto the ball, and that's the difference. You're getting some good go forward. That pass there, everyone's moving forward, we're not receiving it behind. And just putting the Central Bay defence under a lot of pressure, as you see there on the One Foundation replay. But fair to say Central Bay got to be next to score if they want to have any say in this game. Again, not looking like they're shaping to kick.
Do we have a new hooker on with the hooker being yellow carded? Or has someone had to step up and go into the front row?
Yeah, I think Hobie is just asking the question there. Perhaps they'll go to no pushing.
You wouldn't think that some of these boys are under 16s. Some huge boys out here.
Yeah, that's right. What a great opportunity to play for your district. Not everyone can move on to play in the Steamers colours, but certainly just playing at the grassroots. Next tier down, I guess, at regional level, as Central Bay make a good break, and he's almost bungled into touch.
Quick ball is needed here while Western Bay are trying to get back up on side.
Lance Smith, he got took a bit of a knock in that last cover defence. He's chucking everything at it, that young man, as Central Bay continue to go up the middle.
Western Bay come up with a great penalty.
Refs say not rolling away.
On their own ball.
Yeah. A little confused there. However, the ref has seen it, so we back the ref all day. Central Bay just seem to let the Western Bay off the hook each time they get down into their half. Just giving away those penalties. Discipline might be something they talk about before going into their next game. Little trick play there, right to the front of the line out. Didn't go unnoticed by the Central Bay team as they blow through the ruck, forcing the turnover. Good work there to identify the lack of numbers in the Western Bay ruck.
Yeah, great counter attack. Well done, Central Bay. Let's see what they can do from here. There seems to be
Beautiful
numbers out
pass.
wide if the ball can go
There
out
we go.
there.
He's found some space, got some pace, this young
Number
fella.
14
Number
from
14.
Central Bay.
Can he go all the
In and
way?
out.
He's going. Beautiful try. Yes,
Central
I almost called it a
Bay.
bit early, but what a beautiful, well-worked try there. And surely some individual brilliance, but I think it was that first miss pass that was just wide, flat, to the players running onto it.
And we'll go back to the One Foundation replay where it all started in the counter attack from Central Bay with a miss pass again, running in his man, and it just became a one-on-one situation, and he took his man on the outside and ran in, let's say, 40 metres.
Kiare Tunui, the try scorer there. Beautiful footwork just to get around that last defender. And first opportunity to kick for goal from Central Bay. They might want to speed things along. We're over the halfway mark in the second half. Score 12-5 to Western Bay. Manasiwara just waiting for the tee. They have to take the drop kick if the ref has their say. Look at that camera shot there. Mike Miller down on the camera, right in behind the goal kicker, giving you
Exclusive.
exclusive
Live to ear footage.
Nasiwara does a bit of goal kicking for his team at Rotorua Boys High. Had the distance, to just pushed it left. 12-5. Western Bay over Central Bay. Under 16 boys. First game of the tournament for both teams. Well, hopefully we'll get to know a few more of these boys over the coming days. And girls, should I say. So, good weekend of rugby here at the Rotorua International Stadium at the Toi Ohomai Youth Development Cup. Central Bay, I think they've found another gear. No options there for the first receiver. Beautiful, quick ball, but no options there for the young halfback.
Yeah, that try has definitely sparked some sort of comeback for the Central Bay. If they can get themselves organised and into their pods, they could be dangerous. At the moment, they're just going one-off runners. Their first five or their team leaders need to really step up and guide this team into the position that they need to be in.
Yeah, young Yoshi come into the 10 spot there. He's just not finding options outside him just yet. That Western Bay D-line is getting up really quick, cutting down the first fives option.
with the organisation of the Central Bay attacking the Western Bay defence has been really, really organised, and they're forcing the turnover.
Got numbers out here, Samo. Just looking to take the gap. Oh, that pass may have gone a smidge forward, but the ref was right there, so she has
caught it.
Made, knock on there. Knock on by the looks of things. Number 16, Whakaahua Perika Pitelo. He did well to get across. He just slipped off the tackle, but did enough to slow the player down so that the cover could come down and stop the Western Bay attack. So still down a man, the Central Bay. They'll be doing well if they can get through the sin bin time without Western Bay scoring any points. The back set up pretty tight for the Central Bay. Plenty of options there. Let's see which one they'll take. Got to win the scrum first. Man down in the scrum. Free kick, Sammy. What happened there, mate?
Just missed timing there. I was just about to comment on how well both the forward packs have been with the wet conditions, holding the ground and holding the scrums up, but probably with the man down in the Central Bay forward pack, they're a little bit eager to engage into that scrum and just missed time there.
Well, Western Bay knowing they're a man down, taking the scrum option rather than a tap and run. Just a short arm penalty, free kick. Forwards looking out towards their backs. The option to go wide.
It doesn't appear to be a man down in Central Bay. It looks like there's 8 in that scrum, if I can see on the blind side. The yellow card could just be a straight swap.
Could be right there, mate.
But yeah, just missed timing on that last scrum with not listening to the referee's calls.
8 goes. Second 5.
This will be the first time that Western Bay have had the ball in this whole second half. Central Bay are looking to go through the middle of that ruck.
It just turned into a bit of scrag there as you try to get the Western Bay player down. Number 6, Hohepa Chandler. A little bit ragdoll. Penalty coming the way of Western Bay.
Western Bay are not mucking around. They're going in for a quick tap, realising that there's only a few minutes to play in this game.
Here's that man again, Valance Smith. He wants a double. Beautiful presentation of the ball there.
Central Bay have to be careful that they're onside.
What's the call there? No release.
Keeping their discipline is going to be vital. Valance Smith with a quick tap and go. He's trying to release his backs. You can see where the firepower is. Central Bay are looking to come through the middle. Western Bay up for that challenge.
Oh,
yes, and Central Bay come up with a great steal.
Yeah, Jimmy Pender there just trying to sell the dummy and take the hole himself, but that closed very quickly and left himself isolated, and Central Bay over the top of the ball. Good turnover there. Not sure who that was, but great turnover nonetheless.
Oh, no, it is Kaya's back out on the field for Central Bay, so the full strength 15 are out there.
To see off the side of the boot, hasn't found touch, and straight in the hands of Hohepa. Loose pass picked up. Well, I'm not sure if we should be singling anybody out here, but number 5, Valance Smith, he's had a blinder, but he's got a good team around him. All working for the same common goal. That's to get the first win under the belt against the Central Bay side, who are still putting up a good fight.
And still really impressed with their discipline and in the defensive line. Everyone coming up and understanding who each person has.
Yeah, they gave away a number of penalties just before half-time, 4 or 5 in a row. So perhaps a chat from the coaches at half-time, although they just gave away another penalty there. They've been the first or second of this half. 19 minutes gone in the second half, so it's going to take a converted try at least from Central Bay. Let's See where they got forwards walking into the line out. It's the option to the front.
Fake at the front, let's go up into the middle.
There's the fake.
And there
There's
it is.
the middle.
Caught it.
And a beautiful throw too. That ball's drying out. Loose pass there from the half. Back door, very deep. That'll put the Central Bay backs under pressure.
Nice drawn pass there to the winger and in support.
So as he look,
Again,
nice
we
flat
have
ball.
a man running on his own though. That seems to be the issue for Central Bay in the second half, is they haven't been running in their pods.
Yep, advantage there. Ref still got the arm out. Wide pass. No, not happy with the progress of the Central Bay. Come back for the penalty. So there's 20 minutes gone on the clock. This could be the last shot at it for the Central Bay team. Converted try will tie the game.
Just while we have a little bit of downtime, just like to welcome Potari Trust bringing over their holiday program all the way from Te Puke, and no doubt they'll be cheering on Mr. Hood, who's out there at halfback coming for a replacement. Kia ora whānau.
Well, beautiful kick into touch, just finds the Central Bay outside the Western Bay 22. Good chance to attack. I think the substitutions have made a bit of a difference in the Central Bay side. The fresh legs, getting the early nerves out of the way by being able to see what's going on the field and then taking it to the field themselves.
It is an occasion though. This field is it's quite a wicked field to play on really, and the boys are out there enjoying themselves.
Playing very deep there. Now we're getting some go forward. There's a big number 12. Wairua Jackson Williams takes it. Just can't get through this. Oh, he's gone out into touch. That's it, folks. 12-5 Western Bay. Put it down to their solid defence. That just kept Central Bay out of the game really. Bar the one try to Central Bay. The Toi Ohomai Youth Development Tournament, the Rotorua International Stadium. What an awesome concept. The next game, we were scheduled to have plenty of coverage for you guys today, but with the early weather conditions this morning, the local council want to look after this field. It's one of the best of the countries for that reason. So you can join us back here at 1 o'clock for the Eastern Bay Under-16 girls versus the Western Bay Under-16 girls. And at 4:30, it's the big boys, Western Bay Under-18s versus the Eastern Bay Under-18 boys at 4:30. Well, it's been a bit of fun, something different. We're all volunteers around here, so thanks to all the volunteers, the touchies, the refs, the ball boys, my mate in the chair to the right of me, Sam Cameron, and on behalf of myself, it's been a pleasure, it's been fun, and it's good watching these young fellas play the game they love and we all love.
We can't forget the volunteers who had to listen to us over the last 20 minutes or 40 minutes of that game, so kia ora whānau, we'll be back at 4:30 to cover the under-18 game.